the bear. So how are we all doing tonight? All right. So just so you all know, yes, I do have a stutter. I'm not doing some misguided Porky Pig impression up here. I was thinking, in another life, I would probably make a living as an old school rapper, yo, 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 little speech impediment in the house. Something like that, Once, years ago, I went on a date with this one girl, and I asked her, hey, what's your favorite food? And she said, I really like to eat dates. And I hightailed it the fuck out of there. Because, I'm not a superficial man, I don't really have that many deal breakers, but I draw the line at cannibalism. I'm 41 years old, and I've done a lot with my life. Once I tried to open up a rattlesnake petting zoo, and there's one time I drag raced this one guy who was in a souped up electric wheelchair down a busy city street, and I don't even have a license. And once I stockpiled a bunch of dirty diapers in a heat event, which directly caused a daycare center to burn down to the ground. And I also done a lot of dumb things too, Yeah. And so so here's some pickup lines that will be guaranteed to get you laid. All right, the first one is whoa, you're hotter than a chili fart. The other one's wow, you're prettier than my mom. And the last but not least is, it's ooh, your balls to the wall, beautiful. And I guarantee you, if you use any of those pickup lines tonight, you'll definitely be playing the old Betty by thrust. Yeah. It's once years ago, I heard about the term for fracking for the first time, and I didn't know what it meant. So in my brain, I thought it was new slang term for masturbation. So when I read a headline that said "Stop fracking in South Dakota," I thought there was an epidemic of bored dudes in South Dakota just cranking away and neglecting their personal responsibilities. The wife would say, it's Henry, you haven't mowed the grass in 3 months. What are you doing? It's shut up, you evil witch! I'm fracking here. It's who here has ever had a crazy ex? Anybody? Come on, don't be shy. We have all dated the mentally interesting at one time or another. There's this one time I dated this one girl, and she liked to collect used baby pacifiers that she found on the ground. And asked her, why are you collecting these? Why? What's the issue? And she told me that she intended on using her collection on her future children. Yeah, and then I said, but they're dirty. And she said, I'm gonna wash them before I use them. I'm not stupid. And I can just imagine years later, a doctor will tell her, I regret to inform you, ma'am, but little Danny has diphtheria. How is that even possible? I'm a veteran. I was in the Navy. In boot camp, we all took a boot camp division photo, and we had to sign it and send it to our drill instructor at the end of boot camp. And I wrote down, if you think sex is a pain in the ass, then you're doing it wrong. Yeah, so I gave it to him. And then a few minutes later, I heard a voice yell out, Lamar, did you write that? I'm yes, sir. And then he said, well, that was pretty damn funny. So I got out of that one. I will never hump the stool in my act. Not because I think it's a hack thing to do, it's because I'm not sexually attracted to stools. It's all about preference. What I'm really into is girls with big noses. Yeah. Whenever I see a hot chick with a big nose sneeze, I'm ooh, sneeze again, you big goddess. And I will never, ever have a puppet in my act. Not because I think it's lame, it's because I can't stand the fact of my hands going up some guy's ass. How would you like school, Timmy? Closed! I can't do that, that's gross. And also, when I sing, I don't stutter, which I think is kind of funny. Which I also think is kind of funny is what if we sang everything instead of talking? We could turn everyday situations into some bizarre Broadway musical, yes, I would like a Baconator and a small Frosty. No, I don't have any spare change. Would you please get away from me because you're looking deranged? Oh, I'm so sorry, the condom just broke. And honey, this is not a joke. All right, that's been my time.
Hell yeah. Adam Lamar, everybody. Very good, as always. I like your outfit. You look like I don't know, Drew Carey and Steve Buscemi had a baby. A little bit to me, and Patton Oswalt watched from the side. Go ahead, Thor. Go ahead.
Adam, I thought you were hilarious. You also remind me of this scene from Billy Madison, Adam Sandler. Today, Junior. That's
Today, Junior.
yeah, it's a great
You
movie.
nailed that. I can never do it that well. I develop I have a bit of a stutter. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm also part of the community. I don't know if you see me on the email tags, but I also stutter a little bit. I'm kind of a day walker, as they'd say, as opposed to you.
But vampire, yeah.
It happens worse when I don't drink is the thing, so I gotta keep drinking.